I've learned the natural silk press secret sauce. It's really all in that blow dry. I can't stop shaking my hair. Once you get to this point, this is the base for your silk press. You can do anything you want. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Niara Alexis, and like the title says today, I want to share with you a couple of things that I have learned as being a straight natural for all of like 2 weeks, but it's been the most eye-opening 2 weeks. If you're new here, my hair is now fully natural, but I recently transitioned from fully relaxed within the past year. The last time I relaxed my hair was in September of 2024. I initially had the intention of going back to relax and either texlaxing or fully relaxing, but now that my hair is natural, I'm a little curious and I'm just not sure what I want to do. So until I decide exactly what I want to do, I'm going to leave it natural. So I am going to be a straight natural for a little bit. I want to give myself some time to decide. I don't want to just jump back into it because the grow out process was a real bitch. I hated it. It was terrible. So I am washing my hair right now with the Cream of Nature. I think it's called the Moisture and Shine shampoo. Whatever it's called, I love it. This is a great drugstore find. I've been seeing a lot of people use it and I got my hands on it. I highly recommend if you've been thinking about it. But because my hair is fully natural now, it's a lot thicker and fuller. So I do have to be more mindful when I'm rinsing the product out to make sure I'm really getting it all out. I feel like other naturals can attest to this. Like you'll think all the product is out and then you'll find a pocket where you still have product in your hair after you've left the shampoo bowl, the shower or whatever. So you do have to be very mindful. Just take some extra time to rinse your hair out to make sure you get all the product out of your hair. Hey y'all, welcome back. We're doing another wash day. You should have already seen me washing my hair. I'm about to rinse it. I used the Moisture and Shine shampoo from Cream of Nature. We've been sleeping on her. Let me go ahead and put this rinse in my hair really fast and then we'll talk about what products I'm using. So now I'm rinsing my hair. Just a little bit about this. Rinsing or like semi-permanent hair color is basically a temporary dye on your hair. It's gonna wash out in like 4 to 5 washes. It doesn't lighten your hair at all. It's literally just like a tint of color over your hair. So my hair is like a dark brown. It can look a little like ash brown a little bit in the light. I like it to be like a really deep, rich, dark brown. So I use the shade B18D from Clairol. I think it's called their Beautiful collection. I'll have it linked down below for you guys so you can check it out. But I picked mine up at my local beauty supply. You can get it on Amazon. Now, one thing to keep in mind as a natural is you're probably gonna need more product than you would have before. Typically, I could have gotten away with using like half a bottle of this to do my entire head. This time, I barely had enough to do my whole head with this one bottle. I thought I was gonna need to use 2, but I just ended up using this entire bottle, but I had to like shake it to death to get the last couple drops out so that I could finish all of my hair. So that's something that's a little bit different because your natural hair is a bit thicker, it's denser, it's fuller. You need more product to really coat the hair, whereas with relaxed hair, it's thinner, it's straighter, it can coat like pretty easily. So just keep that in mind if you are transitioning or thinking about it. Okay, y'all. Let me zoom you in a little bit. I feel like you're so far out. You saw me put the rinse in my hair. I thought I was gonna need 2 of these, but I only needed 1. So this is the Clairol semi-permanent hair color. I got this at my beauty supply. I guarantee you if you go into your beauty supply, it's probably in there. This is new packaging, but it used to be in like an all bronze, like warm brown type of color. So if you don't see this one, just look at the name and see. B18D Darkest Brown is the color I use. And if you're curious, if you're just tuning in, yes, I did cut my hair. Yes, I am all natural. No, I don't know if I'm gonna stay natural, but I am natural for the time being because if I don't want my hair to be relaxed anymore and I just already relaxed it, like it's permanent. I have to go through the whole grow out process again. So I was like, let me just take my time and decide what I really want to do. Let's go through what I am doing to my hair today, the products I'm using. Everything that I use, I will have it linked down below for you guys. So before I washed my hair, I did put some of this Sacred Oil Ritual on my hair. And then I also put this Kiss Colors and Care Scalp Fixer. It's their strengthening hair and scalp serum. This can also be used as a hot oil treatment. But I didn't use it that way today. Then I went in and washed my hair. with this product from Cream of Nature. Is their Argan Oil Sulfate Free Moisture and Shine Shampoo. You guys, I've seen so many people talk about this. I'm actually working on a campaign with them. So you're gonna see more Cream of Nature products in here. If you're curious to see like that whole situation, head over to my TikTok, head over to my Instagram. You guys be missing stuff because y'all don't be following me over there. This shampoo is bomb. It got my hair so clean, but it did feel so moisturizing. And when I had to detangle my hair to do this, I was afraid that it was going to be like hard to like maneuver. I was able to easily comb through my hair. I think another part of it too is that my hair is all natural now. When you are relaxed and natural, like you have the two different textures in your hair, it is hard to comb through it because you're fighting the two textures. Well, you're not really fighting them, but like it gets tangled up easily. But it was so easy to detangle my hair. Then after I rinse this out, and I'm gonna let this sit in my hair for about, I don't know, 30 minutes, however long the rest of this YouTube video that I got going right now. I'm gonna let it sit for that long so that it can like percolate or whatever. Rinse it, and then I'll put a little bit of this conditioner from them too. It's their Intense Conditioning Treatment. And then I'm going to be using this product, which is brand new. These are new from Olaplex. They have a lightweight one, which I put in the giveaway pile for you guys because that's not really for my hair type. But when I tell you, baby, the smell of this took me out. It smells so good. So I'm very excited to use that. I'll let you guys know at the end what I think about it. Well, before I put my leave-in in, so remember I said I was going to use this again. I think I'm going to use this all over my scalp along with this. So this is my Acton Acre Cold Pressed Stem Cell Scalp Serum. It's for like hair density and whatnot. I have been using this daily on my edges. I just take a little bit and put it on my edges, but because it is a water-based gel serum, I can't put it all over my scalp. So I figured the best way to incorporate this all over my head is to put it on during wash day while my hair is still wet before I blow dry it. And then for like my actual hair, I'm going to use the Cream of Nature Strength and Shine Leave-In Conditioner. These two products, actually, the shampoo and the conditioner, I actually saw Janae Naylor use them in one of her videos. You know, she has that cute little pixie. I wish, like, if I had the confidence to wear short hair like that, I definitely would. I also just feel like I have a really large head. Lots of drugstore in here today. Love that for us. Blow dry. Then after I blow dry, we're gonna use the Chi. We're gonna stick with her. This is the Chi Silk Infusion Silk Reconstructing Complex. This was my go-to when I was in high school. This is one of the products I learned how to do my hair with. My two styling products as usual. These have not changed from last Silk Press season. I don't know, I do have a new hairspray that I actually want to try, but we're not trying it today. We're trying enough new stuff today. This is the Paul Mitchell Flexible Style Super Clean Spray. You guys know it's my favorite. If you're worried or concerned about the cost, like, girl, that costs a little bit too much. Think of it this way. I first bought this product. This is my second bottle of this. The first time I purchased this product was in 2021. And I just ran out of it last year. And then I repurchased this bottle. So if you think about, like, that's years of use out of one bottle. And then we have the Verb Ghost Dry Oil, which I'm almost out of this one. Luckily, I have a backup. And if you guys didn't know, I do have a discount code on Verb. It's Niara J. You can save some money on verbproducts.com. That's what we're using today. So when you're rinsing out the rinse or semi-permanent hair color, you do want to make sure you're rinsing the hair until it is running clear. So the water is running relatively clear. You see all of this like product and like color that's coming out. It is meant to just leave a tint, so that is going to come out and your hair should be tinted darker. But you don't want to stop here while all of this color is still running out of your hair. That means that there's a lot of product still left in there. You want to keep rinsing until it runs dry, or runs clear rather. And I apply that same method with like any product. So if I'm rinsing conditioner out, if that water is still murky, I'm going to keep rinsing until the water is clear, and I'm rinsing it with warm water. I like to do this after I shampoo but before I condition, because personally I feel like it leaves my hair a little dry feeling, a little like tangly, if you will. So that's why I like to put a little bit of conditioner on after. It's totally up to you. It does take a little bit of the hair color out, but it's not a big deal. It's not permanent color anyway, so it's fine. So after I have rinsed all of the conditioner and color out of my hair and everything, I'm gonna go in to deep condition my hair. I do try to deep condition my hair pretty often. I think now that I'm natural, if I decide to stay natural or for the time being. I'm gonna try to deep condition my hair almost every wash day. And this time I'm using these new Olaplex hair masks, if I can talk. This is the rich one, I think. They have one that's like a lighter formula and one that's meant for like thicker hair. So that's what I'm using. But I do find it is important to really like comb all of the products like through my hair, because my hair is no longer relaxed. It's hard to like get all of the hair coated with the product with just me like running my hands over it. So kind of what I was speaking to before with like the hair color, you're gonna use a little bit more product, but in order to work that product in, you're gonna need to be like combing it through. Whereas like with relaxed hair, I could kind of get away with not doing this step and my hair would still be pretty much coated with the product. So it's just an extra step, just takes a little bit more time, but I think it's worth it to make sure you're getting your hair coated from root to tip. So then I'm gonna go in and rinse it out. Like I said, you're gonna make sure you rinse until the water runs clear. It's still murky right now, so I'm gonna keep on rinsing. Now, when you're washing your hair with hot water, that's great, do that. But your final rinse should be with cold water to close up the hair cuticle so that you can keep the moisture in your hair. Think of it as you have like a water bottle and you filled it up with water. If you don't put the top on and you're just walking around willy-nilly with that water bottle, the water is gonna fall out. It's the same thing with your hair cuticle. The hot water opens up your hair cuticle, and so if you don't seal it back with that cold rinse, all the moisture that you infused in your hair during wash day, it's just gonna leave right out of your hair. Now, when I was relaxed, I would be a little bit more testy with like water-based products and serums. Now that I'm natural, I will only apply these water-based serums for real, like all over my scalp during the wash day process. I'll put them on while my hair is wet before I blow dry. So I'm using two like growth serums here and strengthening serums and massaging them into my scalp. Like I said, everything is linked down below. And then this is the Cream of Nature leave-in. I really am enjoying these Cream of Nature products. These are some great products, super affordable. I see why so many people swear by them. I've been seeing so many people use the shampoo and so many people use the leave-in. Now, this blow dry, this is one thing I have had to catch on to quickly. I used to be able to part my hair straight down the middle, blow dry one side, blow dry the other side. There wasn't no section there or nothing other than the part down the middle. Now I have to part it in fours, and then those fourths, I part that into threes. And on top of that, I now need to use a concentrator nozzle. People were saying like use the comb attachment. I personally don't like the comb attachment as much as I like the concentrator nozzle, because I feel like the concentrator nozzle gets your hair smoother, and that's just my personal experience. Do whatever works for you. You know, that's my motto. But I feel like it gets the hair smoother. I feel like it also helps with shine too. So I'm just using a paddle brush and a concentrator. I do at some point want to try like one of those blow dryer brushes, but one that doesn't have like those like two different type of like little nozzle, what do you call them, bristles on it. They be ripping the hair. It's a very specific one that I'm looking for. Just putting a little bit of heat protectant. This is the Chi Silk Infusion, a oldie but a goodie. I stopped using her for like decades probably, and now we're back. Now, to flat iron my hair, I have to flat iron my hair in even smaller and thinner sections than I was before. And I know that's probably hard to believe because I was always flat ironing my hair in small sections, but they are smaller. I'm still chasing my hair, but the first time I flat ironed my hair out of braid season, I had to flat iron it twice. I was like, what is happening? Why is my hair not straight? The sections weren't small enough, they weren't thin enough, and that's what you really need in order to get the hair straight all the way from root to end. So just be patient, take your time, otherwise you're gonna go back and do it again. Now, this flat iron that I'm using is the GHD Platinum. Oh no, it's not the Platinum Plus, it's the Chronos. This is my favorite flat iron. It only has one heat setting, 365 degrees. It gets my hair nice and straight, silky and smooth. Is it an investment? Yes, but I think it is well worth it. I really enjoy it. It'll be linked down below for you guys as well. And I do just want to ask if there are any other straight naturals out there and you have any tips that you have learned when doing your hair yourself, leave them down below, because we are still figuring this thing out. For as long as we are a straight natural, I want to do it right. I don't want to do it half-assed and do it raggedy. And I think so far I'm getting the hang of it. I feel like my hair looks pretty good. It looks nice and shiny and smooth. It still has a bounce and movement and all those things, but I know that there are probably other things that I could be doing better. So if you have tips, anything that you found helpful, please let me know down in the comments. Okay, y'all, so I've just finished straightening my hair. I've learned the natural silk press secret sauce. It's really all in that blow dry. I can't stop shaking my hair because it's so bouncy. And like, I was really worried like going natural. Hold on, I'm getting my curling iron. I was really worried going natural that I was not going to be able to get the same effects with my hair. And last wash day, I was kind of worried. I was like, girl, you tried, but it didn't work out. But now I'm not really, let me not burn my comment. Hold on. But now I'm not really worried anymore. So that's all for this wash day, you guys. I'm going to style my hair, but you're going to see my style in another video because we have a partnership with one of our favorite brands ever. So when you see that video go up, make sure you go watch it, like it, leave a comment, talk to us about it. But this is just like the silky silk press, and I want to show you guys how you could get your hair like nice and straight like this if you are natural, or if you're transitioning, you're having a hard time. I feel like these tips will help. The straightening with the blow dryer, lightweight products, moisturizing, sealing your cuticle, all that type of stuff. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, because once you get to this point, this is the base for your silk press. You can do anything you want. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.